Yo, yo, yo.
Hello, my marksman stream here. Go to figure out what I need to get. Alright, here we go. Exciting matchup here. Let's see how it rolls. Go start off with the team captain of Minnesota. His shiny shirt in here, but is ventilate in the actual server. Taking down Coach Thinks, holding down this right side of the actual map here. Honestly, I haven't watched a lot of these maps, so please forgive my aggressive lack of knowledge on some of this stuff. We're gonna stick with him. He's holding the top. He's on the 2. Gonna fall down to Hitman here. Or Coach Thinks, my bad. So early with the lead, Minnesota doing a good job. Yes, digital on casting next match as well. 3 kills already on the board for Coach Thinks. Going ahead and passing up Minnesota Dragons lead, but Minnesota does have the rotation here. Locking this in is pretty big for them. And once again, please forget my lack of knowledge. I wish I knew more about this, but I usually don't. Great job pushing out this alley, though. Want to keep spawn control here. I do know that regardless of any HP map you play, you want spawn control. You want as much map control as you can around the hill, so the pressure's off the person actually in there. Let's go and see how they want to try to break this through Coach Thinks here. Atlanta, so far, a little struggling in the kills category from Pomage and Skis. Hitman as well. Let's see if they can pick that up. Minnesota pretty much getting the whole of that time. I doubt the Atlanta Spartans are going to be able to take anything from there. Which is, you know, pretty typical on an early rotation. That hill's a little mixier than that usually, but good job out of them. Let's see if Spartans can face that with big hill their own. My bad, I can't think. Hitman in hill. Pomage watching the back here. It's gonna be interesting to see. Graph coming up through the top here. Picking up the spawners. Trying to single out the guy in hill, which is Hitman. Gonna be left on his own here. Oh, that is... We've all been there. We've all been there. Good job to hold that first initial push there from Spartans. Ski's trying to get map control, not going to be able to push that out, unfortunately. Look at the mini-map. Dragons are going to rotate, and there you go. If you're Spartans, you lost a lot of time, but at the same time, able to do a good job at rotating, getting a good stronghold there. So far, a lot of holds, not a lot of breaks, and that's going to be a full hill time for them. And they take the lead going into this. Great job, honestly, out of them. Rose is on rotation here. But we'll see. Alright, Coach Thinks probably hitting through this alley, trying to get that. Rose still in time, holding this close angle. Able to find one. But he's got to watch number 2, Skis, coming in through the top. Gonna be able to see him, spot him out. Not able to find Graph, so... They're making this so mixy, actually. This is the first time I've kind of seen that, and as I say that, Minnesota break right back in pretty quickly, so a little unfortunate. Once again, if you guys need me to speak up, anything like that, please let me know in the chat, and I will do so. I have a blown out eardrum. I can't hear how loud I'm talking. Vice versa. So, Atlanta Spartans on the rotation. Good play to them. It's just been a lot of rotations, and I think Spartans, if you're them, you're kind of happy. Last hill wasn't your rotation. You made it mixy. Here, if you hold it, you got a good chance to get a pretty big lead. Coach Think's going to push out this alley. Good play out of him. These guys coming off spawn. Very aggressive from Coach Thinks. I've really liked what I've seen from him this match so far. Not going to be able to take down him. Good shots there from Ventilate. Amazing shots. Here's a chance to break. Hitman, last one alive in Hill. Going to go down. That is a break for Minnesota. Spartans not able to hold that like they've been able to, but hey, they made it mixy. Just working it back. Spartan's going to try to break here and then go ahead for the rotation. Looks like Pomage on the early row. So is Ventilate. But he's going to get taken down. Coach thinks 11-9. 10-7 from Pomage. I may not be saying that right either. Once again, couldn't tell you. Rose's left in Hill. I'm pretty sure Graph is wrong. And we'll have to figure out these actual names. A little bit of trash time going in there for. Forgive me, I had a cough there. Yeah, so far Minnesota's kind of running away with this last couple hills. Not really liking what I'm seeing here from Spartans. They're not doing a terrible job, but at the same time, kind of pushing singularly, not able to do much in the long term. Just break it for a few seconds here and there. Great job out of Rob here, aka Graph. Oh boy, it is quite the something. Dragons running away with it after that P1 hold. If they get this P2, which they are set up to do, it's going to be pretty much game over here for the side of Spartans. Going to have to step it up in that way. Good shots out of Graph. Using one of the red dots. Honestly, not seeing that commonly, but he seems to be rocking it. And Dragons taking that first wave of kills down. Spartans, you have to go now or never, buddy. Ski's going to be the intro. Not going to be able to find Rose. Coach thinks hit through this right side. Going to get taken down. Pomage, last one up to do it. Taken down as well. So they can just win on this. Spartans got to get in there at least a little bit. But at the, 100-point lead for Dragons, kind of ran away with it here in the second half. I don't know if I'm shocked by it, because it looked like they were leading the slaying category. But definitely a good job out of them for learning to break these setups, doing some in-game adjustments. Always important in a match like this. You can always follow Ventilate here, see what he can do. Just only 10 points-ish away now. Just going to lay down, keep his life. I don't know if anyone from Spartans is going to be able to get there. Even if they do, they're going to have to change every kill. It's not going to happen. Strong match to start out of the Dragons. Honestly, what I've seen from them, way to start it. And as close as it was in the beginning, they really kind of separated themselves there in the late going. Alright, here we go. Nothing changes here on the scoreboard for us. We're going right into it. I wanted to figure out who are these teams, but I want to follow Rob here on this initial. Shouts out to Rob. Might get picked by Skis here, and he does, detonating as well. Not great. Not great situation when you die and leave your teammate holding the nade, but looks like nothing will come from that. But Spartans do get the first blood. Good job out of Skis. Playing a lot of these good spots, not able to help his teammate Hitman there. It looks like, who is that? Oh boy, Rose sneaks up on him. Coach thinks finds the trade, bringing it back to even here. Bombs down. Over by the B bomb site, Pomage does find. No, that was Ventilate barely up. Oh, that was Rose. Okay. Ventilate's up, and he is kind of in a bad situation. Looks like bomb's going to go down over here at the B site, and he's going to have to do his best to 1v2 defuse here. Not impossible by any means, don't get me wrong. Especially when Coach Thinks gets caught with his pants down. Smart play to Pomage staying on site. Let's see if he's able to pick up this kill. Running out of time, gonna have to move a little quicker, but if he finds this gunfight, it's gonna be quick to the bomb, so that's good for him. Very nice gunfight win there. Man, just in time to get bomb defused. Solid work all around there for this guy. Oh boy. That's a tough one if you're Spartans. I mean, you had a chance to bounce back in a big way there. Obviously, didn't work out. Gonna have to regain mentally after that, because that is a tough one to. That's a tough one to give away, for sure. If you're the side of Ventilate, I mean, 1v2 to start your search game. Nothing better than that at the end of the day. See, if we follow Ventilate, let me see where bomb's headed and all of that fun stuff. Wow, what an aid from Ventilate. These guys are on their S&D stuff. As most are. Rob finds another pick on Hitman across the map. Coach thinks gonna be on the street looking for Rob, not gonna find him. Pomage holding B alone. Gonna be facing a whole bunch of people here in a little bit. Good pick out of him. Still a 2v3. Looks like bomb's gonna be getting down. Pomage shouldn't have that info. Get that trophy out of there. Coach thinks hitting the long route. Probably a good play. Let's see if he can find Rob, though. Boom. Not able to find Rob. Pomage in the 1v3. Not going to find anything. Man, that's tough. I don't know. I think he probably could have found Rob there. It was a good gunfight win, though, for the other side, for sure. I mean, if you're the side of Spartans, a few key gunfights, and you're pretty much chilling right now. It's tough. It's tough because they're looking better. They're looking pretty good. They're just not able to execute and finish these rounds. So, let's see. I don't know who I want to follow this opening. I'm gonna probably go with. Oh no, Coach thinks. I'll follow Hitman with the bomb. Ventilate with another nade kill. Good work out of him. But Coach thinks finds two. Hitman gonna find the third, and now it is. I do not know what his other name is. Bloody hell! Let me find the roster. Oh boy. Oh boy. But he's in a 1v2, 1v3, taken down. Don't even need to know his name because he's dead. Unfortunately for that situation. Man, I wish people would leave their. I mean, this is like a very nitpicky thing, so don't take it wrong. But like, when the gamer tags aren't what is listed, is so hard to pick, like cast after that. Once again, I'm just kind of nitpicking there. It's not a big deal. We'll figure it out eventually, especially when I'm not running all of the things. Where is their roster? There it is. That's Karna. Karna, I believe, is who that is. Thank you very much. Good win out of Spartans for that first round. Hitman gonna find another one up to 2-2. Using the, gotta be the oddest scope I have ever seen on MCW. I said that earlier, but now I mean it. That is odd. Hitman gonna get taken down. Maj can't do anything but watch. Not gonna be able to find Karna. Skis gonna get the trade. Good work out of him. Rob just waiting around the corner, but Coach Think picks him off of street. Good gunfight win out of him. And Rose left alive with bomb, wandering through mid. See if he tries to get it down or pick up Coach Thinks on street. He better be ready for this gunfight. Skis comes over to give him the help. And, I mean, good work out of Spartans. You threw away 2 rounds, but you locked back in, figured it out. Tied it up 2-2. That's all you can really ask for. I mean, in-game adjustments is half the battle here. So, good work out of those guys. Figuring it out, working together, getting a few round wins on the board. So, tied 2-2. You go into this 5th round here. Rose gonna have to step it up a little bit. Had a good HP performance, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe didn't. Can't remember. But let's find out what happens. I don't know who I want to watch. I think I'm going to stick with Rose. See if he can bounce back. See how the names are going. Not able to find anything. Looks like a initial B hit, but might be wrapping for A. And Karna already sneaked up through P1. Kind of in the enemy territory here. Might be able to find a pick. Can't play too aggressive, because if he gets picked, it's going to weaken that setup, but just kind of playing around each other right now. Hitman up top with bomb. Looking for a gunfight here on Rose. Not able to find it, maybe because of the scope. Probably not, but I still can't believe he's using that thing. Rose able to bounce back, get a gunfight win on the board. See if that helps him with the rest of the series. Villain here on bomb site. Still on a bit of an island is Karna. Coach Think's able to find bomb. Spartans, you kind of have to move. You're running out of time. Maj gets picked up through middle, so just onto Skis and Coach Thinks now. See if they're able to find anything here or the round simply goes to Dragons. Either way, it looks like it's going to go to Dragons. Unfortunately, tough to get bomb down. Thinks, play your life. Fight another day. Work towards streaks is what it is. Good bounce back out of Dragons after the 2 back-to-back map losses. Oh shit. My bad. I forget to switch graphics sometimes. Oh man, I gotta lock in. Alright, here we go. There we go. Let's see. Coach Thinks on a 3. I'm gonna follow him for the initial of this round. Pretty solid performance in both so far. I like what I see out of him. Just make sure you're working trades, working together. Looks like bomb's going over to B side if you're the side of Dragons. Gonna leave Thinks here, kind of out of the fight. So, and as I say that, they kind of wrap back. Smart play. You want to kind of just hold mid-map control until you know where you're going. Obviously, but I don't know. We'll see. Have to see what they hit. Looks like they're going towards B for sure. Ventilate with bomb. Getting into sight. Hitman should see that cross, and the callouts should come in. Rose finds one on the other side. Coach Thinks should move here. I don't know if he didn't get the comms, but he is on an island and nobody is here. He needs to get over towards B. Bomb goes down. Full sight control for Dragons. This is going to be a tough break. But Coach Thinks finds one through the back. Not able to find Karna in the top. Skis trying to push in through the front here as Hitman hits the side alley. Hitman gets taken down. All on the Skis in the 1v3. And Rob's going to be here to pick him up. I mean, I think a little too passive of a defense there from Spartans. They kind of just lack that mid-map control that I was talking about. Let Minnesota right to the site and let them get bombed down a little too easily, in my opinion. But hey, It's been 2-2. Now 2 again towards the side of Dragons. Let's see. See if Spartans gets the 2, ties it up at 4-4, makes this second map a little closer of a game for us going down towards the end here. I say solid for both teams. They're trading back and forth. I think Spartans are a little caught off guard by the slaying in some categories here. Playing a little more passive than you'd probably like to see. Able to get those trades. Hitman's got bomb on street, gonna run right into Rob, who's gonna take him down. Karna holding this top control. See who's getting into what. Nice pick there out of Thinks. Coach Thinks is on one. I mean, I gotta follow this guy. Every time I switch off him, he finds a kill. Not tying it up back up to 2-2. Not able to find any more there. Couldn't find the switch fast enough, so. Map count is actually 1-0 towards the side of Minnesota. So they are one map away from getting a 2-0 edge in the series, and I don't want to be Mr. Obvious here, but that would not be great news for the side of Atlanta. I don't know if they got a reverse sweep in that bag of tricks of theirs, but if it comes to it, they're going to need it because it looks like Dragons making their way towards closing this out. Karna, strong, grabbing bomb, 8-5 this series. Rose stepped it up big from a 1-4 to 6-6 performance here. Good stuff out of those guys. Gonna get picked by Skis. Looking to help his team. Pamaj also finds one. Coach Thinks pushing up aggressive. This is what I like to see on a defense. Don't be too aggressive in a 4v2. But as a whole, keep that map control. Don't be afraid. Trust your gunfights. Trust your teammates to get those trades. Skis finds one. Rose last alive. Not going to be able to find both on him. And there you go. Just like that. Take it to a 5-3. I'll keep in mind it's a soft 5-3 curse, but you never know. COD's a streaky game for sure, as we saw with that first HP. Could be interesting to see how this one goes. I don't know. I don't know who I got going here. I want to watch Skis. He's on 2. He did a solid job in that last round. Yeah. Let's see what he's got going on. Ventilate on the tank heady. That is a vicious heady. I don't know if you want to reach out that one. If you're Skis, especially after Hitman gets picked early in the round. I don't think he's going to read player in this corner here. No, he's not. Good kill out of Rose. And that's going to be a 4v2 for the side of Hitman. Or Hitman. Spartans if they want. But Pamaj does find a pick. Going to make it a little more interesting. He's stuck in the bathrooms here. Taken down. Last up, Coach Thinks having a solid game, but overall as a team, going to need him to get the 1v3 to keep this one alive. Alright, good work there. Dragons close out map number 2. And yeah, I mean, you're going up 2-0 in a closely contested match, I assume, coming up here. But so far the map count doesn't look like that. I'd say the first hard point was strong. Rob shooting bodies like he's a G. Good for him. Yeah, first half was strong. Same here. Just kind of losing some stamina. You can tell the other teams got the edge in that category. So Yikes. Okay, that was quite the couple seconds there. Let me go to find what's going on. Yeah, it is very unfortunate. I mean, but like at the end of the day, do I want to forfeit you a whole map because one round you used a pistol? No, but it's tough. It's tough to think about. Minnesota starting this one strong in the control, up in the kills right now. Just keeping map control as a whole. Yeah. That's why I need more role moderators. Wow, great stuff here. We said Sinks Karna, right? Yeah. Well then, Karna, get out of my chat. Unless that's not you, and then. I think this is bagged for Minnesota. I mean, this round they have all the control. They're spawning deep back right. It's tough. It's tough for sure. I mean, if you're here this side of Hitman Spartans, not much you can do. 0-6. I think Dragon's going to be putting the full fury of a map forfeit over a pistol attachment down onto you guys. So, hey, once again, I apologize that that's kind of how the rules are set. If I can make a further stipulation here in the future, but right now it kind of is what it is as far as that goes. Gonna make the stats real weird, that's for sure. We'll be looking at the stats, very confused, but yeah. All right, well, round number 2, it's control. Dragons up. Let's see if their offense looks as good as their defense did. Offense is the obvious harder of the two. Let's see if Hitman gets off this donut. See what he can do. Man, that is a rough start for Spartans. I think Talon had to come in as their substitute. Yeah, I get it goes both ways. Good break there, Spartans. I get it goes both ways, obviously. Honestly, I didn't expect it to do that. Usually they don't know, and it's the whole map, and it is GG's anyway. Coach thinks still putting in a solid performance. Skis as well, doing his most. Okay. Thank you, Digital. I appreciate you. As always, Skis not able to find any. Minnesota just switching their focus over to this B site. Solid for them. Still, I mean, not up in the kills, but they've been slaying out for the majority of this one. Looking pretty good as far as that. So not seeing Talon there for Ventilate. Austin usually is on the ball. Skis, last one close to this point. Off the time is going to, but not enough. Hitman just kind of chilling. I mean, letting the guys push up. I don't know if I like that play from Hitman. I mean, you could probably pick somebody. Kinda. Your team's too strong. That guy, Hitman, don't know what that was about. Probably should have tried to be a little more aggressive in a spot like that, because now it is going to just be down against the entirety of Minnesota. And they only need one tick, so good stuff out of Rose and Karna. Gonna probably lock this first offense into the bag. Great stuff. And that is it. Yeah, Hitman had a questionable play there. Overall, Sling just feels really off at the current moment. It's tough. I think you gave the other side momentum. I guess either way. Yeah, so it's 1-1 Axel. Either way, you're going to kind of be dealing with a backs against the wall situation. But yeah, now it's just going to be 2-1 instead of 3-0. I mean, you never know what happens if we don't debate. Don't debate that for a while, and Pomaj can stay in. He was actually one of their solid slayers going in through the last two, but yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. This is as for the first match we're actually casting. I don't really think I was looking forward to that. On a 4 streak for Rose here. They're on defense, so they're just gonna find one. Not gonna find the other. Unfortunate. Getting close to streaks there. Ventilate holding this mid map down along with Karna. Unable to find one. Not the second. Ventilate here. Man, I gotta find somebody that's not dying, please. I guess that guy is ventilate, please. Switching all over the place. Meanwhile, Skeet's on B, and he gets taken down. I am just cursing everybody I go onto. My bad. Rose clearing off some of that B, gets some map control from Rob. Hitman takes him down. Not able to find the second. And Rose and Karna are just a 1-2-man wrecking crew, just going in there, getting straight, holding it down. Rob on the other side of the map. Rose gets taken down. Coach thinks trying to step it up. Might have jinxed him a little bit as well, saying he was having a good series. My bad is on that. Yeah. Dragon's just slaying too good. I mean, straight up slaying, putting it to the test there. Yeah, it's been pretty straight up as far as you can tell. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to get to anything. Honestly, I think they're just sitting there. So, there we go. We're going into map 3 or 4, and invasion it will be once again. We love our invasion, apparently. I don't really get the appeal of this map, if I'm being straight up with you, in hardpoint. Rules. What are you gonna do? You gotta follow the rules. Or don't matter. Good stats overall. I mean, slaying. Karna, 22 and 8. Good stuff from him. Alright, so it is something different, for sure. Coach thinks we'll start with him. He's first 2 maps pretty good. Oh, I said it like that. Last map struggled. See if he bounces back here. Graph able to find 2 in the point. Once again, that's Rob. I might say the name on the screen if I forget. I do that. Skis trying to help P2 die down. Good work out of him. Karna still in time. Same with Rob finding Hitman. So yeah, solid work. Minnesota still does not have that P2 side. That would be Skis locking it down for the team, as well as Coach Thinks watching through the back and mid. So it looks like they're going to start breaking here with Ventilate, trying to get this P2 side. But first P1 hold, solid, not much contention from Spartans, and if this P2 break comes through, you're going to be in a big load of trouble. Only one up is Hitman on time, who's not going to find anything. Coach Thinks still watching mid, holding that backside for his team, but the front is just crumbling, and I think Minnesota, yes they are, are in time. Solid break. I think Spartans, I mean, you're in a slaying disadvantage, so you're playing a little scared. Which is weird, because I didn't think they did terrible in that map. One slaying, I think it's probably a little mental, probably a little gunny as well, with Talon coming in for a Pomage. Yeah, Spartan's just going to rotate. I mean, rotating's fine. Nobody said rotating's wrong, but when you're running into a buzzsaw that is Karna at the moment, you are struggling for sure. Him and Rob, really, just great team, straight up. And Rob's going to be 8-0. I didn't realize he did not die yet. I mean, he's been chilling. He's got the KD. He's trying to rack up them stats to make me have extra work later when I'm writing them down. In this corner, he's soaking the time, too. I mean, he's 8-0. He's having a good time. His teammates are killing everything in sight. Coach thinks trying to get out of the spawn. It's 100 to 12 at the moment. Karna still wrecking everything in sight. They took that pistol high velocity mess up personally, and like I said, it's unfortunate, but I mean, rules are rules. Graph still in time, still hasn't died. Coach thinks trying to get on the board, back on the board, I should say. He's got some kills, but struggling as a whole. Map getting it taken down. Talon in a corner, struggling as well. 2-7. Hitman 1-8. Ventilating time. Talon takes down Graph for the first time. His unkillable streak ends there. Ventilating holding it down for time. He's gonna get pressured by the whole of Atlanta. But there comes his teammates. Karna in and Rose here to save the day. I wish I could follow people that were actually getting kills. Rose pushing up, getting into the spawn. Let him. Not gonna probably read Coach thinks there. Hitman. Setting up for next. I guess it starts somewhere. If you got 12, the other team's got 180, you might as well rotate, because that 20 is not going to be helping you. You got to chain this hill, the next hill, and the next one for you to even start thinking about a comeback. But it starts with one. Let's see what they got. Ski's watching the front here. Looks like Minnesota's going to put the pressure on. In my opinion, Spartans just aren't getting enough pressure on the map. I mean, you can rotate all you want, but if you got no mid-map, they're just going to run down the front of your setup. So, let's watch Ventilate here on this break. Hitting through the back. They're kind of going to let it happen. Karna's up front. Gonna find Hitman. Break the time. They can't win off this, but they're going to get the pretty much team nade. Not good. They're going to get pretty much as close as you can get with a almost 200 plus lead. Hitman going to hit old. Why not, right? I mean, at this point, might as well hit it. Karna as well. 18-5. Solid map out of him. The rest of the guys, solid as well. Rob just won't die. He's got hill time. He's chilling. Rotation again. Just not winning the gunfights. Unfortunately for them, it is what it is. They're gonna find Hitman. Ooh, almost finds Talon, but Ventilate in to pick it up. 10 more seconds away from the W. If you're Spartans, I mean, I take away from the first part of the series, solid, but, man, struggled, after that. Really struggled, so. And that's gonna do it for the series. I mean, wow. That's, wasn't expecting that. I will say that. I was not expecting that fully to be that dominant. Oh, Talon left, but there's the stats if you'd like to look at them. Mm, 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 mm. Here we go. All right, let's start with Rob, the man here. I gotta switch this. Yeah, that's true. You guys probably don't know Chicago. I don't really know either, but I'm excited to get to see it. Rob start. Ooh, that's a quick start for Minnesota, though. Not the best. Ventilate, just watch it top. Bob on the lurking, trying to get this guy off time. Not able to do so. Like I said, some of these groups could be pretty unbalanced, but unfortunately we don't know. You got 3-0 Minnesota. I think that's fair. Fair for that digital. Yeah, it's not. That's a pretty strong start for Minnesota. It's just one hill. I mean, we saw Spartans start very similarly hot. You never know. That's why you play the whole game. Good kill there out of Bubs. But Minnesota should have this rotation. Rob holding down the right side. As you do. Bubs hopping up top, getting taken down immediately. Bob in through the back though. Let's see what he can do. Man. You gotta think for Minnesota, you just had a warm-up match you just played. Your guns are hot. Unfortunately, Chicago might need a map or two to figure it out. I just don't know if they'll be able to survive that and win the series, so. I mean, Rob's shooting straight. He's on 5. Jay's just trying to get something started. Row as well. Top. Gets one on time. Not able to find Rob, who's on a 6-3. Now goes to 7. Great work out of him to start this map. Overall, from what I've seen, I mean, strong all around from Minnesota. 76-2. If you're Chicago, I mean, you just got to start shooting. I mean, I don't think they're playing terrible as far as like setups and trying to break. I don't think they're going to batter on it. They're just not winning these gunfights. As I say that, Jaser's finds too. He's into the back. Flip should happen. Chicago in time. Yeah, Chicago is in time. Love to see it. We hate seeing blowouts here. We like seeing these close matchups. They're actually super fun to watch, especially when it's setting up some interesting stuff for the actual Major 1 tournament here. I'm gonna stick with Jasers here in the back. That cruise missile got absolutely. Oh my gosh, please don't ride me. Okay, you're stressing me out already. Bro, able to find 2. I should probably stop following Jasers here soon, but he's gonna hit the kill first, so might as well watch him. Bub's last up here. See if he can get sneaky, get a couple off of this rotation, and he does. Good work out of Bubs. Are they gonna drop front, find him? But I mean, that pretty much saves this rotation. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. You guys on your GAs. I mean, I swear. I know, like, I used to play and shit. Like, it's so hard to keep down. Yeah, I know the strong work there. I thought that was on 8 or S&D. Yeah, I got you. Good stuff there at a corner. Slowing down a little bit. Yeah, I'll switch there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all running trophies, but let's see what we got here. Thank goodness. You said 3 trophies. 2 are allowed, not 3. They're both running more than the amount. I'm not going to bust balls on it, but I will in the chat for both. Nah, I mean, Chicago's using 3, boys. I don't know what to tell you. Minnesota is also kind of doing the thing to, my goodness, Chicago right now. Unfortunately for Chicago, they're running into the buzzsaw of the slightly aggravated from the forfeit Minnesota Dragons, who are clearly not as familiar with the GAs as one would hope. Just gonna say that. It is the first week. I'm not gonna be on too much about it. I mean, I will be fair. Goodness, can I follow somebody that's not about to die? Let's watch our main Rose here in a gunfight with Bob. Looking at these stats, Bob's kind of carrying the load for his team. The rest of the guys struggling so far as we hit the second rotation of hills. Overall, I don't know. Chicago's not looking the worst, but I mean, they need to step up the slaying in a real way coming up here. Yeah, I know they're annoying, and I get it, Digital. I'm gonna send a whole announcement out. Oh, shit, where am I? Let's watch Bubs here. Push it through. I'm gonna send a whole announcement out, warning everybody that, you know, if you don't know GAs, you better get to know them because forfeits are gonna be out a lot more than I'm being right now. Like I said, it's tough because you never know who knows what, and definitely if you're watching this and you're a captain of your team, please just take a look because it's not gonna hurt you. It's better than winning a map and then shocking your team because somebody was running something they shouldn't. Good kill to Bubs. He's on 4. I don't know. Oh, teammates come in for the help over top. Taser's not able to find that guy, but Bob got the support of Bubs here on time. Trying to bring this map back. Yeah, I mean, Minnesota, you're kind of letting them back in the door. If you get this break, you're going to close it right back in their face. So let's see what they do. Yeah, nice. Nice work. Ventilate up top now. Watching over. Overall, everything I've seen from both these teams, I don't think Chicago is, I don't think Chicago's bad. I think they just slow start. I mean, it's like I said, it's tough. You're not warmed up. They are. You got to lock in, get it going, because if you're going to lose this, you need to go strong into that map too. Jaser's in here through the back, but not going to sneak in. Carno watching this backside as well. Row here on this, and that's a full 4 down reset for Chicago, and they can't quite win on this Dragons, but hey, I mean they're gonna get once again as close as you really can without doing the thing. So far, like I said, looked a little cold at the start. Ever since, kind of just not been able to catch up. Kind of expected, honestly, but hey, you'd like to see him step it up, figure it out, going into the second one. It's been an interesting matchup. I don't know what to expect going into the second one. Bubs has been shooting and doing his thing. I will say that for this match. Bubs definitely slaying out here in the hard point. Karna through the front, tagged up. Not able to find Bubs. Bubs on a 4. We're going to stick with him through this next hard point. See if Minnesota can break it. They got 4 going into the front. I don't know. Chicago doesn't have reinforcements here quite yet. Gets some back. Not really able to do much. Jaser's holding down that angle. Bubs gets taken. Class 1 up. Row in the back. Take it back. Bob. Spawn. Bubs. Wow. But it's not going to matter. Too late. Too slow of a start. It's tough. It's tough out there. I'll be honest with you. We all know it. But, oh boy, where are you? I see how it is. I know you guys, you like your trash talk as much as anything. But hey, let's be fair. Oh, somebody left the stats. That's gonna aggravate me later. It's fine. I'll be fine about it. It's fine. Alright. Alright. Let's get into it. Here we go. Oh boy. Good start. Bubs, Row, finding them. Jazers finds Graf/Rob in the back. Last one up is Ventilate. See what he can put together for us here. If I ever forget to mute a mic or something and I'm echoing, also let me know that, because I think I will end up doing that quite a lot. Ventilate's got that nice camo on his gun. I will say that. It is very shiny. Oh, that is a unfortunate pick. Jazers Ventilate for the first round. Jazers sitting in this corner, playing it smart. I think this nade's going to come in right at his feet, but not going to hit anything. But Ventilate reads it. Great play to him. Shooting bodies, standing on business, as some people have been saying lately. My boomer ass doesn't fully know what that means, but I hope I used it properly. And yeah, he's happy about the 1v2. Chicago, I think you had a chance there. I'll be honest. I thought that was your round. I thought that was your bounce back, but hey, it was just one round. You lost the 1v2. You still played pretty solid throughout, so let's see what you got going on here through the rest of it. Oh boy. Wow. This is something. Who am I watching? Obviously Ventilate. Was that a technical 1v3? I don't know that for certain. Like Jesus staring at this door right in front of Karna. Row in trouble already, taken down by Rose. Jesus said, "No thank you, sir. I will be moving on from that door." Smart move. That door is tragic to deal with. I hate it. Hitting through. Looks like a B push here from Minnesota. Only one over here is Jesus. Not able to find the other. Bubs helps him out, though. Also, I did not see Bubs. My apologies, Bubs. You are doing it. Alright, Bubs in a 1v2. Hot scan from map 1. Not able to find anything. Also, just way too efficient from Minnesota, and a couple too many mistakes if you're the side of Chicago. You had the map, or the first round, in my opinion. Should have locked that in. All good. Gotta bounce back here. I think you can do it. You're playing solid. Bubs doing good. Gonna need some help from the boys. Overall, bit of struggling. Ventilate. Still 4-1. Everyone's died. I thought somebody didn't die. That's on me. I was setting that up. Oh boy. Here we go. Bub's gonna find Rose in the bottom. No one's gonna resist. And he does. And that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Robin a 1v4. Awfully quick. And bodies are shot. Feelings probably not hurt because these guys are ruthless pieces of. Yeah, you know it. Just kidding. Former COD guy. Oh, damn, Rob. Sneaking through the back. This is, I don't know. Good job out of Row. If you were going to lose that round, though, I mean, that would be devastating. You had that thing about as locked up as you can. Yeah, former COD kid. Ruthless people you are. I mean, you guys shoot bodies and talk crap with the best of them. I will give you that. Sent me right to retirement real quick. Alright. Here we go. I don't know what I want to watch. I think Bub's pretty strong. But I want to see what Bob or Jazer's got going on here on the early round breakoffs. Gonna be interesting. That. Let's see what we got. Jazer's slow, and I missed everything because I was watching Jazer's. My bad. Jazers is the slower player on the breakoffs. All good. Karna in a spot, getting bombed down. See if anyone's here to pick up Jazers. Let's follow the man in the 1v3. He's going to lead us to the action, hopefully. Think he's going to get spotted there. Yeah, fortunately, not invisible. And, gonna go to Minnesota. I don't know. From what I've seen from Chicago, it's not bad. It's just a little sloppy when you need it to be cleaned up. These breakoffs have been really quick. I thought Skid Row was a slow search, but I've been proven absolutely wrong in that today. Which is shocking for me. I'll be honest. I'm pretty shocked. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's watch Mr. Rose on the 2 streak. See what he's got going on for us on this break off. Playing aggressive. Get pushed up with his buddy here. Karna gets the trade. Bob's, man, he can shoot. He's doing the thing. Gut does get taken down. Bob through the back. Karna reads it. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is quite a turn on. That is. Look at this. Wow. Okay. Bob, fortunate. He thought, gimme? No. Not on Karna. Not on Karna. Alright, well. Yikes. I think Karna deserves a watch after that. That was something. And he is on a 5 streak. He's feeling probably pretty good after that shot, them shots there. So let's go ahead and follow him up. Just running right through it. Gotta write down some of these nade spells for my old man. Bubs finds one. I think he's gonna spot to find another. Jasers, Bob. Jasers, keep going. You had one. Somebody's chasing him down. It's Bob. You got it, Bob. Karna, maybe playing for the streak. Probably the best play here. I don't know if you can. They're hunting you down. They're putting you in a corner. Chasers get you. I mean, good work out of Karna. Even better work out of Chicago there. Cleaning up around, winning when they needed to. Making it 2-4 here. Yeah, Bubs surely is the hard carry. And I'm surprised how many bodies are still being shot. I didn't even know these guys had beef like that. I mean, well, he was shooting his body like it was Hitman from Spartans. Clearly carrying some aggression over into this second match. Minnesota looking solid. I mean, overall, my goodness. Good work from them. Bob been on a heater after getting absolutely turned on, so that's good for him and the squad. Gonna be pushing up here with Bubs. Might run into some team shots. Gotta be careful. That is a worst case scenario. Karna up top, just waiting for one of these guys to peek up. 4v3 advantage for Chicago. Gonna be playing a little slower. Benelli gets a pick. Bob gets picked as well. And that puts Bubs and Rowe into a 2v2 now. Rowe finds a pick. Solid work out of him. Looks like they're pretty separated though. Not having bomb as well. Does Minnesota know bombs down? By the way they're playing, I guess they do. They are stacking that room. Gonna watch Ventilate. Staring at bomb. They gotta go. I think Rowe's trusting Bubs here, but Bubs gonna have to find an absolute 32 piece. Not gonna happen. Rowe is in Narnia. Kind of relying on Bubs to do it. I think you should have just double chat that. I think that's your best case in that scenario. But hey, see what he's got. Sneaking in. Not gonna find one anything. And that's a round I thought Chicago should have had. Obviously, casting's easy. You can see everyone through the walls. But you got the first blood. I think you're playing overall a pretty good spot. It's just a little too sloppy, not getting in the trades, letting them kind of lock down bomb site there. I think a little more team play for the side of Chicago would have benefited them a lot there. Once again, those of you who are just joining, I apologize for a slightly chaotic stream. I'm sick and my casting partners are not here, but we are making the most out of it. Watching a dominant Minnesota team, back-to-back matches, able to find 2. I mean, Karna's been on one. Bob trying to get on one after, you know, getting the turn on. Jasers Rowe, still slow. I mean, you'd like to see him step up for the team. Bob gets picked and Rowe finds one. Bob not able to find the other, but he does put some bullets in, not able to help Rowe out in the long run there. Karna cannot lose a gunfight if he tried at this point. I mean, this guy's been on one. Pretty much since he used whoever used the pistol, high velocity bullets, Karna has been shooting like it is his absolute job. Good work here. And yeah, there it goes. Man, I almost forgot that was the end of the map. Man, that's efficient work from those guys. Solid out of Minnesota so far. Alright. We're into it. It's starting aggressive over towards A. Probably the best site to grab if you can early on. Jason starting with 2. Showing the squad he is in it for this one. And yeah, they're in the point. That's the hardest part. Now you gotta hold on for dear life because Minnesota throws everything at you. So far solid. Good hit. I mean, they knew exactly how they were doing this breakoff, and Bubs is still frying. This guy has not slowed down. Jazer's already getting over towards their spawn control. Not able to win the gunfight, though. Bob coming in for some cleanup. Solid start. Aggressive start for Chicago. Looking a lot better in this map. Honestly, putting the aggression onto Minnesota, making them have to respond. Great work out of them so far. Bob up top, standing kind of right beside somebody, I think. Gonna get taken down. Rob pushing through the middle of the map here, or through the side street. Rose still just sitting on time. Bub's looking over, playing as good as ever. Not able to find that, but his teammates come in for the help. Jazers as well. Solid. I mean, solid control from after what we saw from Minnesota against Spartans. I am a little shocked from Chicago, but I'm also impressed at the same time. They're definitely earning this map win, or this round win. My bad. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to talk eventually. It's early, I guess. 8-1 from Bubs. Only died once. That's a little shocking to me. But what a round win. What a ton. Personally, I think that's what the search would have been. Unfortunately, not able to lock that down. However, they locked down the first round of control, and it was dominant, if we're being honest, from a Minnesota team. Might be caught sleeping at the wheel after those two pretty quick W's in map 1 and 2. So here we go. Chicago trying to get a map 1 on the board. Playing on defense now. I'm going to stick with Jazers here, who gets naded or something. I don't 100% know what happened there. Graph is in time though. That clock's going to start rolling here for the side of Chicago. Oh boy. Here we go. Graph playing it slow. Going to get caught from behind. Bob is in hill. They kind of just let him in, but Minnesota is over towards B now. So, I mean, take that what you will. I think that was probably the plan. But overall, Chicago's got to have to break this. Honestly, probably could have just kept that A site control. They got the lives slightly, but it's not dominant enough where you're chilling at this point. I'm traveling off. Let's watch Bob here. Bob's holding this mid-map, and that's where Minnesota's going. Some of them going through the back. Karna leading the charge through the back of Chicago's spawn here. Able to find Bubs. Starting the kills off. Spawning them over towards A, so they're going to have to eventually get wrapped back over that side unless they want to keep them in this back gas corner, which is, of course, a possibility. Karna probably find Bubs, or Bob. Bub's taken down as well by Rose. Minnesota's got the map control now. They can hop this time, or they can keep playing for some spawn kills. Still down in lives at the moment. Oh, Roe kind of catches, oh, Bob, what'd you do? Kind of catches Karna, expecting the kill to be in his lap already. So Chicago maintains kills. They wipe them, and now Minnesota, you are in a tough spot. Back to your spawn. Getting put in the blender. Bubs still frying. Jazers, Roe, finally show up. Thank goodness, because I want a series here. Roe looking pretty good. Jazers looking like a brand new man. Somebody must have plugged in his controller. Solid for that. Bubs, like I said, still frying. Minnesota, not a lot going on for them. Karna pushing up. Finds 3. Gives them a chance. They're still not in a great spot to hop, though. Benelli pushing through here, trying to get over towards the A site. 20 seconds left. It's doable, but it is an awfully tough task right now, with Bubs shooting the way he is. Just not able to line anything up to get enough people over towards time. Bubs, my goodness. Bubs may be able to run for president after this kind of performance. I don't know. It is something. Oh man, caught. Kind of waiting for the round to end. That's going to cost some streaks down the line. Unfortunate there, but you find the round win. I guess all is fair in that sense. But yeah, Bob, Bubs, Roe, Jazers, stepping up. Bob, he's even, but not as aggressive as you'd expect from the S&D performance. But Bubs, frying, Jazers, a brand new man. Karna, I must have jinxed him. I apologize. I Caster cursed you. Can't talk. Goodness. But we're going to follow you for the beginning of this one because I want to see how you bounce back from a slower start. First time we've really seen it in this day get tagged up, having to deal with quite the mess here. It gets picked on the time for Chicago, but a much better start for Minnesota. Expecting that street side push, able to find the kills. Chicago switches focus over towards the site that is known as B. Jasers up and pick through mid. So you're restarting. Karna watching mid. Get some of these spawn kills, keep you as far away from the point. Bob, not again. Man, Bob can't get away from Karna. That's something very rude. Rowe finds 2 though from the top mansion. Oh boy, it's heating up. I think Minnesota just realized, oh wait, we're down 2-0 in a map. That is not good. Locked in, ready to go. See, I was gonna watch Rowe, but I think I want to go see what Rob's up to. Sneaking around, trying to get some pressure on the Chicago spawn here. Able to find 1. See if he shouts Bob. Bob takes him down. Good win out of Bob there. Jasers up. Able to find Rose in the back, but you're down lives. You're not really in a spot where you can hop anything. I think this might be the first round going over towards Minnesota. Pretty solid defense. Good bounce back as well after a bit of a struggle there. Bob's able to find 1. Able to not find Rob. I thought it. Would have been nice. Ventilate in the back. Probably gonna see this A push from Rowe, but more likely than not, it's over. Maybe try to get a tick here at B. Would be an advantage if you end up in a final round. So we'll see how it goes. Does get the tick, not able to get the round win. So, I mean, bounce back as far as kills go for Minnesota. I think they finally woke up and realized these guys are here for this control. So, hey, good work out of those. Good work out of Chicago. Minnesota bounces back. Defense is easier, notoriously easier. Let's see how Chicago does. They had a good defense last time. That first quick offense, I think, just caught Minnesota kind of unaware after the first 2. Bob struggling a bit. Rose on the other side as well. We're going to follow Ventilate here through the beginning parts of this first control. See how he's doing. Bob's 21 and 14. Still frying. It's going to be a bang out on the street. Excited to see what comes of this. Rose finds 2. As I say, he's starting slow and yeah, solid work out of him. Gets taken down. Bob last time. Does find Bob. Jaser's gonna test this. Gets picked. He's gonna have to take the skill. Not able to do so. So, really for Minnesota, you're doing a good job keeping it alive on A. And I think if you're Chicago, you're gonna have to chalk A, and you're down some lives. This is not the best case scenario. Not even close. Rogue gotta get out of your spawn here. They got you in the absolute blender. So. Nothing coming Rose's way. He's waiting. He's probably going to hit this pinch when his teammates can stack onto the point. And that starts with Carnage. Find 1. Not able to find Bubs. Not able to find Rose either. Jasers through the back. Might be able to mess this play up here for Rob. Gets Rob. They know where Rose is. Not able to find another. Ventilate able to take him down. Rose still alive in the back. Bob doing his darndest to keep them off time. Rose is now in pretty much a spot to keep farming kills, slowing their pushes down to break this B. Gets taken down. Rob's last up on time. I mean, solid from both teams right now, from what I've seen. Bob's slowing down a little bit. Bound to happen, honestly. And then he finds 2. Man, I am just on a roll with these. Karna hit time. Let's see if he's able to find Bob here. Able to find Bob. Ooh. Took a reload gunfight. And that's 3 down for Chicago. I think this round's going to Minnesota. I think we're going to do round number 5. We'll see. I don't think they can get close. There we go. Minnesota really playing for that. Oh, bloody hell. I'm sorry. I clicked off the thing. Really playing for the alleged perfect group here. Unfortunately, we know that will be one map loss because of a forfeit. But other than that, they've been flawless. Let's see if they can keep it going. Chicago, if you're in this current situation, you want to do everything you can to stay in it. So, see what they got. Karna brought it back after a tough first two. I mean, his emergence here in those last two rounds has pretty much been the difference. Bob is able to get himself onto the 8-point, soaking some of that time, capturing the objective. Jazers watching over him from this truck. Pretty weak when he goes in this gunfight with Karna. Interesting here. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if that's going to work out. Bob last alive at A. Rose said, I'm going to row to B because I don't want any of that smoke. Minnesota's going to know it. Actually, they may not. 5 not coming over. Now he is with his teammates. Probably a better play there. But they have stacked B, and it is going pretty quick. Watching that mid alley from Jazers. Well, the team kill is brutal. And that's a full wipe for Minnesota. That's a tough break for Chicago. That team kill probably would have been a good spot. Ventilate finds one. Clearing this B zone. And now you gotta start over. Down in lives if you're Chicago. Real tough break. And they're gonna hit A. Interesting call here. A, obviously a harder spot with you down ticks, down lives. And I think that team kill might have just about shocked it. Rosé's in your spawn. Ventilate watching from the top. Karna's calling in cruise missiles, and you have 10 more lives to make something happen when the series is over. And I say that, and never mind. Never mind, Rob got it. I did not know Rob had a cruise missile as well. Minnesota just said, you know what? We don't want to go to another hard point. And, they have bounced right back into it. No lives remaining for Chicago. And they need a whole objective to kill 23 of the Minnesota players. Oh, here's a late minute Jazers cruise that doesn't get called in because he's dead. And now it's Bob left alive in a 1v22. Would be something absolutely special. But alas, it is not. Wow. That ended abruptly. Honestly, I was like Chicago 2-0 series. Unfortunately, Minnesota had other plans. They're done for the night. They must be tired, or at least ready to go to bed. Here we got the final stats. Bubs ending even 27-27. Bob and Rose still struggling. Jazers did bounce back after a tough start to the series. Yeah, Rose doing his thing. Everyone on the side of Minnesota ended pretty well there. Yes, GG's to you guys, Karna. Good work to that team, of course. And, yeah. Let's go ahead. Unmute me on the broadcast. My bad. I did the thing I said I would do. 3-0, Minnesota. Pretty solid there. Normally, if I had the squad here, we'd do a post-game interview. However, I don't think we're going to be able to do one. We can wait a minute. Yeah, 9-1. We can wait a minute. If anyone wants to, let me know real quick. If not, is what is. And, oh boy. Looks like some more trash talk going on. Yeah, I thought Chicago, oof. Chicago definitely had that map. Gonna have to talk through some things. They're not in a terrible spot. I think they're looking good. They gotta play Spartans and Vegas here soon. So, yeah. Good games out of these guys. Excited to see how they play through the rest of the Major 1 tournament. As I said, we're in Major 1. We got plenty of days here to come. It is only day 2. So whatever matches we got casting for you guys, I hope you enjoy coming up here soon. I hope you enjoyed tonight, and I hope we get to see you guys in the next one. Thank you once again for watching. I don't want to talk about it. All right, Karna. Hey, all good. You guys played great, and we'll see you guys in the next match. Thank you for stopping by. My bad stream. I forgot to end you. But thank you guys if you watched mine. I don't know why, but appreciate the support.